Hello and welcome. My name is Bashir Fadl, but on behalf of LearnITCoursesOnline.com as well as LearnJobsOnline.com, I'd like to thank you. We do know that you have a variety of choices of IT training, and you've chosen us, so we really appreciate that and hope that you enjoy it. Thank you. As we're starting to talk about website design and development, the first question naturally is, what is a website? So let's look at our website, lovelycourse.com. We're going to see that we have different links in there. There's the My Account, there's the courses, there's events, and there's contact. So on the left side image, we see the events page. And on the right side, we have the contact. So what's the definition of a website? A website is a collection of web pages. In this case, events is a web page and contact is a web page. So a website is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name. What's a domain name? www.lovelycourse.com. Once I'm in there, that's my domain name, we're always going to have a slash and then a web page. So we're going to have lovelycourse.com/events to see the events page, www.lovecourse.com/contact to see the contact page. Now back to the definition again. A website is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published on at least one web server. So lovelycourse.com is the website, and the web pages that are in there, or the collection of web pages, would include the events page, the contact page, the courses page, the My Account page. Next, there's a term that is very important within website design, and that is hyperlinking. Hyperlinking between web pages is what guides the navigation of the site, which often starts with a home page. Types of websites. Number one, home pages. The home page of our website is the main hub, and it serves as the face of our brand. So if I'm building a restaurant's website, then the home page is going to summarize and introduce and get the customer or the viewer excited about our restaurant. If it's a retail store, the home page, that part of the website, is going to summarize what we sell and gets the customer intrigued and interested in knowing more about us. So our homepage helps site visitors get to different areas of the site, and it can also serve as the conversion funnel. Most people come through our homepage, and this is where design matters the most. A homepage can take on many different forms, but while designing, it's important to remember the purpose of the homepage as the main navigation and point of interest for the site visitors. Second kind of website we could build and design is a magazine website. Years and years ago, a kid will come on a bike at 6 o'clock in the morning and drop a newspaper in front of your doorstep or driveway. But now a lot of people subscribe to magazines online. So a magazine website features articles, photos, and videos that are informational and educational. In the last 20 years, the magazine industry has changed from a print-only platform to largely digital format. So the magazine website type works well for informational websites, particularly publications from universities and organizations. And as you think about creating a magazine site, we always need to start by building a basic framework. Users should see a similar layout no matter what day they land on the homepage. And each article must have a similar layout and navigation. So always keep in mind how responsive the overall design is to different screen sizes to make sure that our content is easily readable both on desktops and smartphones. Traditionally speaking and historically speaking, if I wanted to sell something such as clothing, for example, then I would need a store and customers to come into a physical store And if anybody ordered something, then we could actually mail it out to them. So somebody will come and pick up whatever products that we have and pick it up from our store and send it out there. Today, however, we talk about the third type of websites, which is called e-commerce, where we can sell and buy 100% online. In some cases, we don't even see the goods that we're buying and selling and exchanging. So that's what an e-commerce website is. An e-commerce website is an online shopping destination where users can purchase products or services from our company. A robust eBay e-commerce web page makes it easy to browse products, filter by categories, highlight special sale, and make purchases. Growing up, a lot of us were probably used to writing diaries or writing about things that we enjoy doing. If I enjoy to cook, about all the different recipes that I use and what I cooked today and what I liked about it and so on. Well, that leads us to the fourth type of websites, which is a blog. So blogs initially, when they first started and came out a few years ago, the whole idea was to share that hobby of yours. Maybe you're involved in a political party and you just wanted to share about your beliefs and convictions in your political opinions. Maybe it's about cooking. Maybe you're into exercise and weight loss or eating healthy or what kind of workouts people should do. And you wanted to share that update with them. So definition-wise, a blog features regularly updated articles, photos, and videos. Blogs started with more casual personal content compared to magazines, but since then, the lines have blurred, and now it's extremely common for major brands and businesses to have their own blogs. Adding expert content improves the overall credibility of a company or an individual. Blogs also provide material for social media posts and email campaigns. However, a blog can also become cumbersome for smaller companies. So we want to make sure to have a team and strategy in place to keep content fresh before we consider launching one. The fifth type of website is a portfolio website. Maybe you're an architect looking for freelance work, and so you want to showcase some of the beautiful designs that you've created. Maybe you're an artist and have some paintings that you like to share or be able to sell and make people aware of. Whatever your talent is. So a portfolio website allows creative professionals a place for showcasing their best work. This is perfect for artists, writers, designers, filmmakers, furniture builders. As you build a portfolio, there's no need to add every single project you've ever worked on. Instead, we can focus on creating categories of items and highlighting the best work for each category. A portfolio website is a bit more creative by nature, so this is the place to try unique layouts and adding interesting features. The sixth form of website is social media. Soon there are expected to be 3 billion people on social media with dozens of different platforms available. No matter who our target audience is, we'll probably find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, TikTok. Although we can't redesign the platform itself, you can have some control over the look of your page and you can create content that drives social media shares. So we always want to go with a consistent look, making sure that it's consistent across all of our social media pages and web pages so users instantly know our brand is behind that page. So we can use the same logo and color choices. Always make sure to choose a specific voice and personality that shines across all of your contents. The seventh type of website is directory and contact pages. A directory or contact page is a place where users can connect with you or others. This type of website works well when you want to list a repository of businesses or people within an organization. For example, a local restaurant directory features eateries in the area with menus, price ranges, phone number, and reviews. The nature of an organization creates an opportunity for a directory website. For example, an association of local dentists in a city might list each member, their area of expertise, and their contact information. So let's keep this design option in the back pocket of our clients. The eighth type of websites is a wiki, also known as a community forum website. Most people are familiar with wikis through the most famous example, which is Wikipedia. But wikis can be created on pretty much any subject you can imagine. A wiki is any website where various users are able to collaborate on content and all make their own tweaks and change as they see it fit. There are wikis for fan communities, for business resources, and for collecting valuable information sources. Starting a wiki can be fairly simple, especially if you choose to use an existing software or wiki site builder rather than trying to create the website from scratch. This option makes the most sense if we need to organize available information and resource into a central space that we want others to have access to. The ninth type of website we're going to talk about is a web portal. A web portal often is a website designed for internal purposes at a business, organization, or institution. They collect information in different formats from different sources into one place to make all relevant information accessible to the people who need to see it. They often involve a login and personalized views for different users that ensure the information that's accessible is most useful to their particular needs. So if you're building a website where people need to log in, maybe it's for employees to be able to access certain work and documentations that they need, or certain pricing that they need, that only those employees that log in are able to see, then a web portal would be the ideal way to go. Or maybe you're part of an organization or school where your staff need to go in and share certain notes, and students need to log in to be able to see certain amount of data that they need to log it into. A web portal will be the right way to go. So in conclusion, when we're building a website, whether it's for ourselves or for a business or for any person, it's important to understand what their needs are. Is it a portfolio where they'd like to exhibit some of the best work that they have? Is it e-commerce where they're looking to sell products? Is it a mixture of multiple things where they would like to have e-commerce, but they would also like to have a blog that's keeping their customers updated on a regular basis and have social media presence as well? Also remember, when you're building a website, that good design is much more than simply an appealing look, but also drives user engagement and is highly targeted to the needs of the audience viewing your website. So let's always pay attention to what other companies have done with their website design and quickly identify which format works best for each project. Knowing what others have accomplished with different page types gives us a strong feel for the kind of website that will work best for our requirements. With this, we come to the end of this session, and we'd like to thank you for joining us. And also, don't hesitate to visit our website at learnitcoursesonline.com to leave your feedback and reviews. And also look at our events. We have a lot of free sessions, and we'd be more than happy to have you join at any given time, and also sign up with us for our newsletter. Thank you and have a wonderful time.